Howdy folks, this is Checkers, back again with another episode of Checkers the Khajiit Goes to the Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr, and we are, at the moment, actually still in Elsweyr, so I will turn it over to Checkers the Khajiit. Okay, so, Abnur Tharn asked us to go investigate these sources of power, so we come out here. Oh, you know, we can bring friend here. We go. Where do we go? There are 3 of them. Yes, here looks like first one. We go around the ball with legs. Oh, there was maple tree on the floor. We will see what we find here. Oh no, don't attack. We don't want to hurt you. It's like our friend that we have mount here. What we have here? Okay, we are very close. Oh, look, butterfly. Okay, we have some kind insect parts for river bait when we go fishing.
No, Azazi. Never touch a Daedric monster, especially a dead one.
Don't be such a nervous netch. The dead can't hurt us. But where do you think it came from?
It stinks of Cold Harbor. Perhaps one of the Usurper Queen's lackeys summoned it, yes?
Here is Azaze.
Don't touch the dead thing, Theduna tells me. Like I don't know how to handle a Daedric corpse. I wonder what killed it, though. Maybe it ran afoul of a dragon.
Oh, could be. They do not.
What a stench! That's the stink of Cold Harbor, Walker. How such a fearsome and dangerous creature ended up dead beneath our favorite rocky outcropping, this one does not wish to speculate. Only an extremely powerful mage could summon such a monster.
Oh. Well, thank you, gentle Althik. It was very nice to meet you. So, here we have Althik. Think first we met, yes? Okay, so we have investigated here, found Ogrim, yes, maybe? But little worse for wear. So we go now to next place. What we have? Oh, so many people. Butterfly. Oh. There is little baby guard thing. Honor. Okay. Foul smelling sack. What is this sound? What was that? This little creature disappeared but left flowers on ground. We take. Lady smock. Okay. What we have here? Foul smelling sack. Rotten turkey leg. This rotten turkey leg found in a sack full of spoiled foodstuffs appears to have been partially eaten. Yum. Okay. So we go. Oh, look, there is one of those bright shiny things. Shard of Aetherius. Yes, who are these? Oh, they are bad guys. Where is Ting? Oh, Ting is up there. I must go around. But there was... Oh, here in Nernrud, maybe. 2. Once you learn to get them, you never ever pass them by. Pavlov's kitty. Heard Pavlov was Altmir who studied such things. Okay, here is Sky Shard. 2 of 3 collected. And here we have the Heron, who is the guard. I'm just saving that other foot for later? Okay, sure. Okay. Oh, look, there are more things. Here is Water Hyacinth. And there are rune stones. Okay, so what we do here? Look for next spot. Oh, there is dire wolf. You sure you want to do that, dog? Okay. You can make bad choices just like everyone else. Discarded orders. There is a loot, the spear or a staff, and these bad guys, yes? Squad Commander Pantius. Both Her Majesty Queen Euraxia and her court necromancer Zumog Fum have detected a series of unknown surges of magical energy coming uncomfortably close to Riven's western border. You are to immediately divert your squad and investigate the locations indicated on the accompanying map. Your orders are to investigate each area, note any unusual creatures or occurrences, and capture any bystanders for interrogation. To be clear, Her Majesty wants them alive. Failure is not an option. Lieutenant Lepida, 1st Euraxian Legion. Well, you know, it looks like failure was an option for the squad commander
I
there.
saw you, traveler. Why do all outsiders insist on acting suspiciously?
Why were you hiding in bushes, and how is that not suspicious, one might ask?
I watched you go from location to location, just like the man with the pot on his head. Are you one of the soldiers intent on digging up every plot of land? Or are you simply a deviant who enjoys skulking and slinking through the wilderness?
Well, if that is deviant, then this one is deviant. What man with pot on his head?
Do not play innocent with me, stranger. You must be working with that pale, gaunt fool with the ridiculous mustache. Why else would you be visiting the same places that he did? Unless... Are you an agent of the Usurper Queen?
Usurper Queen?
Euraxia, the hated Imperial who conquered Rimmon and falsely claimed to be its queen. Do not feign ignorance, outsider. I had just about enough of that when I talked to the man with the pot on his head.
Okay. Laharahad, is that your name? Yes? You see tail, you see fur, you see fangs? Khajiit is not Imperial. Khajiit does not work for this Euraxia. But this man with the pot on his head, where did he go?
You sound as confused as he was. Kept talking to his pet lizard bird like he expected it to answer. The last I saw, he headed east. I suppose you'll find him in that direction, and south of Riverhold. Just stop skulking around.
Okay, Laharahad. You remember, we are Khajiit, yes? You know, we are good at skulking around. We do this kind of for a living many times. Maybe you need to go back to school a little bit, but save that for another time. This one will go and find the man with the pot on his head. Okay, so apparently Elsweyr was in much need of Checkers coming to explain Khajiitness. Thought this one would learn more, but very concerned that they have learned less. At least Laharahad. We go now, finding the outsider with pot on head. Well, you know, everybody... What is this thing here? Blue Oasis Dragon Frog. Oh, you're a little flying frog. Okay, we go. Find man with pot on head. Like you do when you visit new places. Here the Nern route. What is that thing? Haj Mota. Okay. Oh. Now we are back on the road. Is good. Oh, there is bird. No, that is not Sandroch. Okay. Bird is incognito. Does not wish to be known. Oh, that does not look like good thing. There is badger. Many creatures. It's nice place. It's good place for skulking. Then you do not have to hurt the creatures you do not wish to hurt. Oh, here's...
Uncanny. Looks just like that lovely place I dreamed of. Must be why my portals led me here.
Okay, that's nice, but we want this. Here, runestones. You see, it's shiny, has light. Epic Acquirer. Oh, look at us go. Oh, here's book. Kunzari Origin. Oh. How long is book? Oh, it's not long. By Aneshi, Keeper of Legends for the 16 Kingdoms. Of all the Khajiit heroes, none invokes such a sense of adventure and wonder as the mighty Kunzari. Like many of our myths and legends, the stories associated with Kunzari often contradict one another and hide important truths behind allegory and allusion. Such is the case when one considers the tales that describe the origin of this beloved hero. Here are 3 of the most popular stories that tell of Kunzari's first adventure. Notice how different each one is. Can they all be true? Some moon singers believe so, though at least one revered lore master claims that the truth concerning the origin of Kunzari lies in the intersection of all 3. Kunzari and the divine moonbeam. Before Shazir Firstclaw became the fierce and powerful clan mother of the Bakrut kingdom, she was a brave and curious child who got into a world of trouble. Take, for example, the time she climbed to the top of Shimmering Rise and suddenly found herself surrounded by a pride of hungry Centurions. She was able to hold them at bay with a sharp stick and pile of pebbles, but as night fell, weariness and her own hunger began to take their toll on the little cat. She called to John and Jod to aid her, and the moonbeam illuminated their eyes. Standing in the moonbeam was a young male Khajiit around the same age as Shazir. "Where did you come from?" Shazir said. "John and Jod sculpted me out of moonlight, clouds, and your own courageous heart. I am Kunzar, and I am here to rescue you." And that's what Kunzar did. Kunzari and the box at the shrine. One day, a lowly adept arrived at the shrine to Khenarthi to offer prayers and leave alms. The adept found a small box placed prominently at the head of the shrine. He moved to discard the item when a mewling emerged from inside, and the box shifted and rocked. There was something alive in there. The adept quickly threw open the lid and saw a tiny Khajiit babe reaching toward him with outstretched paws. As he lifted the babe from the box, it grew from an infant to a child before it cleared the top. He set the child down, and it advanced to the size of a young adult. "Fragrant greetings, lowly adept," the young Khajiit said with confidence and swagger. "Khenarthi's breath sent me to bring glory to this shrine and all the land around." The adept fell to his knees and gasped, Who are you?" The Khajiit grinned. "Today I am simply Kunzar, but tomorrow I will be the hero Kunzari. So never discard the box in Elsweyr without first checking inside." Oh, this one has learned that very well. Kunzari and the Tear of Joy. Alkosh was grim. Guarding time was hard work, and he was in a foul mood. Mara tried to lighten his attitude, but he wanted none of her kind and loving words. Next, Khenarthi attempted to breathe joy into the grumpy Alkosh, but he dispatched her with a roar. "I suppose it is up to me," said Shegorath, with an insane laugh. "Do you know how much moon sugar it takes to satisfy Hersine's endless hunger?" Curious, Alkosh responded, "I do not know the answer, insane one, so please tell me." Shegorath snapped his fingers and scowled. "Drats, I was hoping you could tell me." Everyone was silent as a strange look came over Alkosh's face. Then, all at once, he started to laugh. His laughter shook the sky and made the moons dance. He laughed for 30 days and 30 nights, until finally a single tear of joy rolled down his cheek and fell upon Elsweyr. The tear landed with a splash, and from its depths emerged the hero, Kunzari, fully grown and ready for adventure. Okay, now we will meet man with pot on head.
Hello, have you come to pay your respects to this poor fellow too? It was the Strangest thing, I was looking at this very gravestone in a dream. So here I came, and there it is, all solid and everything.
Is this gravestone important?
Important? I have no idea. I suppose it must be. I saw it in a dream after all. Or was it a vision? I get those two confused. Anyway, I felt a sort of pull and stepped through a door, and then pish-posh, on as a bantam gua, and here I am.
Well, Abnur Tharn sent me to check on surges of power he detected.
Tharn, you say, the grumpy battle mage. How is the old boy? The surges were probably just me. My portal took a few tries before we honed in on this exact location. Now, why don't you take a look at the gravestone and see what you make of it?
Okay, what happened at the other sites you visited before you found this gravestone?
Well, it took a few tries to find the exact spot I saw in my dream. A number of frightfully rude lads and lasses occupied the first location I visited, demanded my surrender, if you can imagine such a thing. Naturally, I gave them the old heave-ho.
Well done. This one also saw that Bantam Guar rummaging around in a foul-smelling sack at one site.
Foul-smelling? I'll have you know that was my lunch. Can't believe I lost it. And if by Bantam Guar you mean my faithful steed, Honor, well, he's always getting into my foodstuffs. Has the appetite of a mammoth and the cunning of a fox, that one.
And did you also dispatch the Ogrim this one found at one of the sites?
Dispatch? Why would I do such a terrible thing? I adore those adorable pudge buckets. Alas, Grook was standing a little too close when I opened my portal. Poor thing fell in and took a nasty spill. When the neck bone snaps, it makes an awful sound.
That is true. Okay, well then, that was fascinating. What we have here, ancient gravestone. Here lies the head of the betrayer, whose name has been stricken from history. May the pieces of his dismembered body remain hidden until John and Jod fall from the sky. This is not good. This is not good. Mr. Cadwell?
Were the words the same for you? Sometimes written language likes to confuse me. Words change and switch places. Very annoying. Anyway, the gravestone mentions the betrayer. Sounds like a dastardly chap. Wonder if I ever met him.
Why do you think you dreamed about this gravestone?
I don't have the slightest idea. The words inscribed upon it conjure up all kinds of questions, though. Who is this betrayer? Whom did he betray? Why did they bury only his head? And where did they put the rest of the poor fellow? I don't have a clue.
Abnur Tharn said that if this one found you, that should ask if you'll help with the Elsweyr's dragon problem.
Dragons? I haven't battled a dragon since... You know, I can't remember, but I'm certain I fought one or two in my day. I was a gallant knight, after all. Of course I'll help. I'll just need to do a little more digging into this dream thing first.
And if it is not unkind to ask, what exactly are you?
Didn't we go over this? I'm a chivalrous knight. Oh, you mean the pale and dashing complexion? Well, I'm a soul shriven, a denizen of lovely Cold Harbor. I'm the oldest of my kind and a sort of role model, at least for those who haven't gone feral.
Ah, okay. And why exactly you have pot on head?
It's called a helmet, I'll have you know. The proper headgear for a daring knight, not at all as pedestrian as the foppery you're adorned with. Sorry, old chap, your attire is perfectly adequate. Suits you to a tittle, really does.
Well, this one thanks you. You take care now. Okay, so we have to find Defense Force Outpost. That was a very strange person. Even for a pasty human. Okay, we go... where we go? Maybe this way. What is this? Well, this is Snake, who is very excited by us. We go here.
Get down.
Find defense force. Oh. Oh, here is Tharn.
Oh, now you show up. Left me to deal with a dragon all by myself. It's a good thing I'm Abnur Tharn and not, well, some lesser mage.
You defeated a dragon.
I discouraged it. But not before it laid waste to most of the camp. We arrived to find the outpost being overrun by undead. Then the dragon attacked. I did what I could. I fear it wasn't enough.
What about the power surge? Oh, that's your line.
Did you learn anything?
Well, I learned I should keep to my own lines. You are right, it was Cadwell. He was drawn to an old grave of someone called the Betrayer.
The Betrayer? There's a betrayer mentioned in the legends of Kunzari. It seems those stories continue to hound me. No matter. We can deal with that later. Right now, I want to know about Cadwell. Has he agreed to lend us his support?
Cadwell agreed to help, but you should know he's been having some strange dreams.
That doesn't surprise me. Cadwell and Strange go together like hot bread and butter. I need to recover my strength. Driving off that dragon took a lot out of me. Why don't you go help Chimera while I keep watch in case the great beast returns?
You mentioned legends of Kunzari?
Kunzari, hero of the Merethic era. Most of the legends are unbelievable, though the Khajiit moon singers guard the secret history. Their tales led me to the halls of Colossus. But let's save this for a less dangerous time. Tell me about Cadwell.
You already know about Cadwell. This one goes. Okay, do we have anything else to do here? No, they are doing leaf things here. Cannot help with leaf things. Here we have Chimera.
Damn us for arriving too late. I did not expect to find our militia under assault by a horde of undead. And then the dragon. Oh, it tangles the tail, Walker, it truly does.
What can this one do to help?
The militia was already depleted from the fight to liberate Riverhold, but we were determined to press on toward Rimen. Between the undead and the dragon, though, we can barely hold this portion of the outpost. Retreat is not an option. Not yet.
Why can't you order the retreat?
Our resistance to Euraxia's rule requires more than just soldiers. There are intelligence reports, safe house locations, lists of supporters. Documents we cannot afford to lose. Search the ruined camp and locate the documents, Walker.
Are these documents really that important?
They are vital to our efforts to free Rimen from Euraxia's rule. And if her forces acquire them, those who help us will be exposed. Recover the documents from mail sacks in the camp and get them to Captain Nalado. Then meet us to the south.
This one will find the documents, deliver them to Nalado, and meet you at the south camp. Soon as this one learns to walk around log. Logs are tricky. You never know which way they will go. There is zombie. We will go into sneaky mode, maybe. Hopefully. Not sure how much sneaky practice we still have. Not enough, apparently. Oh, here is some kind of plant. We will grab plant. Then we will go. Okay, what we are looking for? Oh, something is here. Okay. Okay, maple restoration stuff, very nice. But we go here, we go to mail sack, and we try to open. List of safe houses. Here is backpack, has a rawhide belt and some corn, we take corn. Okay, here is mail sack above, this one looks closer. Okay. Do not think our Blade of Woe will work on the zombies, but we can take care of them one way or the other. Yes? Maybe we can improvise pathway here to avoid the zombies. What we have here? 1 dragon, 2 dragon. 1 dragon, 2 dragon, red dragon, blue dragon. One set free from a cage, many in the sky form a murderous rage. Some are cruel, some are fast, some will flame you as they pass. Dragons will freeze you or burn you to bits, fling you with shouts or drop you in pits. Look to the sky at dawn or at night. You may see dragons in murderous flight. What makes dragons mad? Why do they stay? I do not know. I just ran away. Okay, well. Here we have a list of sympathizers. We have 2 more targets to obtain. Nothing exciting over there. We go back on our improvised pathway and see what we can find. Here is next zombie. Okay, so we do this. Oh, this Blade of Woe will work on. Only if we are not caught. Where you come from? Okay, there we go. Seasoning sack. Oh, they very much want their seasonings. Or perhaps they want spy correspondence. Melon basket. Backpack has corundum. Corn. What is this? Jewelry box. Molybdenum. Okay, so now there is mail sack up here somewhere. We go back into sneaking. Oh, not up there, but down here. Can we go this way? Yes, we can. Okay, we go. We go. We go over crates and over tent. Around ropes. Here is next jewelry box with pewter ring of reduced feet. Okay. Mail sack. Intelligence reports. Find Captain Nalado. If I were Captain Nalado, where would I hide? Look like maybe up there. Okay, we go. Can we go there from here? Maybe no. Okay, well. Was worth a look. Sneak behind the skeleton. Through the fire and through the flame, we look for the captain.
If you're so fascinated by the dead, why don't you join them?
Oh, I like Captain Nalado. I like the way she thinks. Hello, Captain Nalado.
Bright moons! This one thought these were lost forever. You saved many lives at great risk to your own walker. You have Nalado's respect. This one will guard these documents with her life.
Who did you just kill?
That was one of Euroxia, the usurper queen's pet necromancer. His undead devastated our troops, so this one took pleasure in ending his existence. Now, Nalado must return to Riverhold and consult with Garashwi. We must find a way to go on.
How long has Euroxia been employing necromancers?
Euroxia's chief necromancer, Zumag Fum, has been with her for some time, but our intelligence suggests his followers have only recently rallied to her side. Find Abnur Tharn and Carmira. Tell them to meet us in Riverhold.
This one will find Abnur Tharn and pass along the message. Okay. We go. Abnur Tharn is this way. Oh, so are zombies. Okay, no more. There we go. Okay, we are close. We will talk to Tharn and then perhaps we will bring Journey to close. Abnur Tharn.
I've spotted dragons circling in the distance from time to time, but it doesn't look like the winged monster that attacked the camp will return today. Was your hunt successful? Did you recover the documents that Chimera sought?
This one found the documents and gave them to Nalado. She went to Riverhold to confer with Garesh-ri.
I must join them there. The Khajiiti forces have been decimated by this attack. It will take every strategy I can devise to help Garesh-ri prevent the collapse of his militia. The appearance of so many undead, though, that concerns me.
Nalado said Euraxia's chief necromancer, Zumog Fum, recently brought his followers to Elsweyr.
Yes, I read the reports. Zumog Fum and his necromancers working for my despicable half-sister. Such magic leaves behind a miasma of stench and decay. It leads to the mountains to the west, but I can't pinpoint an exact location.
You realize this one is necromancer, right?
I've dabbled with the dark arts myself and have no objection to practitioners who want to explore the limits of death and undeath. No. I am more concerned about those mages of any stripe who use their powers to harm and destroy.
On this we can agree. This one can track down the source of the necromantic power.
Good idea. Dragons are bad enough, but undead tend to go on without end. Better to deal with them now, before Euraxia's power becomes more than we can contain.
Is this the first time a dragon has aided Euraxia's forces?
In such a direct manner? Yes, as far as we know. It could have been coincidence, but the attack felt designed to hit us when it would do the most damage. I wanted to send Chimera with you to find the source, but I have no idea where she's gone.
This one will track down the source of the undead in the western mountains, and keep an eye out for Chimera as well.
Find the source of this army of undead, and if you see Chimera, send her back to Riverhold. She's as reckless as she is capable, which is a dangerous combination. I'll make my way back as well. After all, Garesh-ri would be lost without me.
Alright, we will see you, Abnur Tharn. Okay, so we will pause our journey here. Maybe we'll end up going back to the town just for a resupply, let's say. And then come back here after we catch Butterfly. For the moment, this one would like to say thank you for joining us on our journey. Hope you found it entertaining and maybe even just a little informative. Would like to invite you to subscribe to the Checkers fellow, the human. And thank you kindly if you are already subscribed. Uh-oh, we have friend here. Would also like to invite you to like and share if you so desire. Most of all though, would like to ask you to please take care.